Dawnna St Louis is here, and I've got my coffee. Grab yours because it's time for Monday Morning Mojo. This week's question is from Chelsea in Alabama. I just ordered my copy of Mojo Mogul. I can't wait to read it. But until I have a copy in my hands, can you tell me the basis for increasing confidence? A future Mojo Mogul maven. Chelsea. A young Mojo Mogul maven in training. Wishing to know the secrets of the confidence side of Mojo. Chelsea, this is a great question, but before I answer it, I want to give you a little bit of background. First, Mojo. Mojo is the fire that sparks your confidence, bolsters your influence, and propels you upward. To have Mojo, you need to have both confidence, which is internal, and influence, which is external. Your question is specifically about confidence. Now, confidence is composed of 9 elements that fall into 3 categories, and those categories are competence, desirable opportunity, and value. Confidence comes into play when you take action. To have the highest level of confidence, you would need the highest levels of competence, desirable opportunity, and value, all leveraged towards the activity. Let's say, for example, that you're given the gift of skydiving for your birthday. Let's also say that you've never been skydiving before. This means that your competence would probably be low. Competence indicates how well you will complete the activity. Now, let's go a little further and say that you pass out when the glass elevator makes it all the way up to the 15th floor. Then you probably don't see skydiving as a desirable opportunity. In fact, you probably think it's crazy for people to jump out of a perfectly good plane, which indicates how interested and motivated you are to muster up the courage to take on the challenge. So you don't see this as a desirable opportunity at all, which means that your willingness to put forth the time, energy, and effort or personal value towards this activity is probably also low. With these 3 items combined, the chances of your confidence being high, not so good. In fact, your chances of doing this at all, not that good. Let's go the opposite direction. Let's say you decided that you want to experience skydiving. Even though you don't know how to skydive, which means that your competence is low, the opportunity for you is desirable because you really want to do it. That means that you'll be willing to put forth your time, energy, and effort to get it done. Your confidence to complete the task is higher because now you want to do it. So many people confuse competence and confidence because they think you have to be a know-it-all. You have to have high levels of competence to take on an activity. No. Taking on activities, regardless of your level of competence or the outcome, will consistently increase your confidence. Let's say you're a tennis player in training. You have been invited to play in an amateur tournament in Florida. Because you have only ever played against your trainer, you really don't think you'll win. You don't think your competence is very high, but you enter the tournament anywhere. You win through 3 of the 7 rounds before you're finally knocked out. Even though you lost, you have improved your competence and learned how to compete in a tournament. And you'll likely want to do it again. When you do, you'll come to the table with higher levels of confidence because your competence is increased. What's important to take note of is that you did not have to win to have more confidence. You simply had to take action. You had to have the experience. Just like the skydiving example, if you can muster up enough courage to do anything the first time, then you'll have more confidence the 2nd, 3rd, and 30th time around. So to increase your confidence, regardless of your level of competence, make sure to take action. It is time for my Mojo Moguls. Put your comments below. What things have you done to increase your confidence? But before you finish your coffee and head to work, like it. No, like it. Don't pick up the cup. Pick up the mouse, click, like. Okay, good. Now, you know you liked it a lot, so take an extra second and share it. If you're not on the newsletter list, Then head over to Dawnna.com. You can even ask me a question that I will talk about here on the air, live in front of people everywhere around the world. Never, ever, ever slap or wrestle someone to the ground for the chair.